Do you find it challenging to sit in a cross-legged position where your hip is open and externally rotated? Let's check out a pigeon pose exercise where we can work on opening up the flexibility in our glutes and lower hamstring with the pigeon pose stretch. So first, I like to start with this version because this we can start at any level. We're on all fours. You bring your knee and foot up in front of you. Depending on how flexible you are, you might have to bring this leg back a bit to make room, and then you could either bring your foot higher up, closer to your hands, or lower down with less of an angle at the knee. So for me, if I was to show you about halfway here, from this position, we start creeping out with our other leg. And as we're doing that, our hips are coming towards the ground, our knee is coming towards our chest, and we're getting to a deeper stretch. We go down as low as we can, and then from here, I'm going to start bending at my arms and bringing my chest towards the ground. Now, when we're doing this stretch, we should never feel any pain or bad tension in our knee, especially on the outside of the knee. If that's the case, you should decrease the angle of the foot or just not go quite as deep into the stretch. So you just need to find a level where you're feeling stretch in the glutes, feeling no bad tension in the knee, and then just settle into that position for usually 20 to 30 seconds, maybe a bit longer or shorter, depending on your stretching style preference. This next exercise we call a 90-90 chest to knee, and it's going to target similar things to a pigeon pose, but you can work up towards an active version that really builds the strength alongside the flexibility in the glutes. So we're setting up in this 90-90 position with 90 degrees at the knee, hip, hip, knee. Now, depending on the flexibility of your hips, especially with internal rotation on this back leg, you might want to bend the knee a little bit. And I know for me, that's going to make this stretch much more effective for this front leg. Now, once we're in this position, we might have to play with, again, what angle we're able to put this leg at. Depending on your flexibility, you might need to bring it a little bit less open than 90 degrees. And from here, what we want to do is hinge forward at our hips and try and bring our chest towards our knee. Again, we don't want to do that by bending forward at our spine because then we're not really targeting the glutes. We're just bending forward at our back. So keeping a straight back, trying to bring our chest towards our knee. The first version is more passive, so we're using both of our hands to support our body weight as we're going towards chest to knee. The next version, you can make it a little bit more challenging by only using one hand to assist. And then lastly, we would work towards doing it fully active, where we're actually supporting our body all the way through and then pushing back out. Now, you would also want to eventually work your way to having the knee all the way to 90 degrees. I'd say I'm not quite there, but we'll work on it.